Incoming transmission.
Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. It's the 11th of February, and I'm looking at the Blues Brothers on the Amiga. Done by Titus France, actually, this time, and released in 1991. Now, you can check and have a look there. You can see you can choose either Jake Blues or Elwood Blues as your characters. So let's have a look. Well, first of all, it certainly looks like Elwood Blues. Yeah! So, oh, nice. They got the Peter Gunn theme playing in the background. I think that's quite nice. And you'll notice that it's not sampled. It's actually done with its own rendition, which is even nicer. So I kind of like that. It means effort has been put in. Very cartoony. I don't remember them being chased by grannies in trolleys, however. Okay. I can't move. I don't know what that question mark's done, but I'm dancing and getting shot in the face. There's a life lesson to be learnt there somewhere. Never dance while you've got a gun pointed at your face. That's quite cool, the Blues Brothers there and being advertised. Immediately you can see where Titus the Fox and that influence was driven from, and also the Addams Family. Remember that one? It sort of reminds me of that a little bit. Now I love the fact that Elwood Blues here is actually leaning into his walk. I mean, if you watch the Blues Brothers or if you've seen the Blues Brothers movie, you'll see that that's kind of how he holds his stature. I think that's a really nice little touch there. Now the question marks seem to do random different stuff. It's either good or it's bad, but it's up to you to find out. Can I jump over this gap? No, I can't. Oh, but there's an elevator there anyway. So, but I prefer balloon travel, of course. Who wouldn't? There's the now let's have a look. So, basically, if you've not seen the Blues Brothers, have you been living in a cave? It's absolutely fantastic movie. You need to see it. It's a bucket list movie. Definitely need to see it before you pop your clogs. So there you go. Now you can pick up boxes, you can hoy them at the enemies there. You can see there's an Elvis greaser right there who's just probably killed me. Oh no, I'm alright. So you've got to collect all these records. I don't quite know what they do, but never mind. Maybe it's like an extra life thing, like Mario coins or Sonic rings perhaps, I don't know. But you only have a certain amount of health and then you die. You lose a life, go back to the start. There are restart points, I believe, but I think they're few and far between, so never mind. I'm pretty sure lobbing boxes at policemen is actually illegal. Don't try that either. In fact, lobbing crates at psychotic grannies in trolleys is also illegal, apparently. But graphically, it's really nice. They've done an epic job with this. It just looks great. Very, very cartoony. Released on several systems as well, including the Commodore 64 and the SNES, I think, had a release of this game as well. What fun. But yeah, this is the Amiga version. Now, the only thing is that I love the music, but there's very little sound. In fact, the sound seems to be really, really inconsistent. It'll either play sound effects or it won't. I don't know whether that's because I'm playing it off hard drive. I don't know. Let's jump on there. But yeah, okay. So that's my real gripe is the sound is a bit hit and miss, really. But never mind. Oh, there's a shark in there. Is it going to eat me? No, it's going to blatantly ignore me. Free dinner out the way. So I've got minus 20 health, I guess, for that. Never mind. But the animations are really cutesy. I do like them. They're really cool. Just what a great essence of gameplay. It's a bit of a strange movie to have picked a license to do, though, really, isn't it, Blues Brothers? But hey, whatever. I love the movie, so I thought I'd have a go at the game. I remember playing this when it first came out as well. It's kind of along those lines, the movies of like Hudson Hawk. Do you remember that one? They with Bruce Willis. They did a game on him as well. There we go. Most movies back then had a game that they had to make. Not wanted to, but they just had to do something. And it was either very hit or very miss. So there we are. But, you know, this is good for what it is. It's entertaining. It's a platformer, as you can see. And, well, that was irritating, to say the least. But never mind. It's not a bad game, actually. If you like this sort of genre, you're going to be right at home here, playing as Jake or Elwood. Brilliant. And then now I'm dancing again for absolutely no reason. Oh, well. So, I think that's game over, actually. So, here we go. Choose your player. So we're going to choose old Jake Blues this time. Now, controls are fairly tight. Now, you have to forgive the up being a jump button here, but fire button picks up the crates. Up is jump, down is duck, and then left and right. So, you've got to get used to the fact, if you're a new player in this new gaming era of ours, that up is jump. You don't have fire, and the reason that is, the fire button was assigned to pick things up because simply we only had 1 button joysticks, 2 if you were really lucky, but not a lot of games utilise that second button. God knows why. There were plenty of martial arts games out there. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, even IK+. All these games needed a second button realistically, but oh well. They still did a damn good job with what they had, I believe. So playability wise, it's really quite fun. I think you'll enjoy it. It's very cartoony. It's a great take on the Blues Brothers franchise, even if it is a little bit weird. It doesn't sort of follow the plot really. There are items that you can get in the levels that will progress you. I think you can see those at the top of the screen there. Look at this guy. Oh, he's just gonna okay, he's gonna threaten me by turning his back on me and attacking nothing. Great bit of programming there, but never mind. Now, I think the only thing for me is that the save points, I haven't even encountered one yet, so you have to start from the level again. I do believe there are save points, just couldn't tell you where they are. As far as I know, each level, I think there's 6 levels in total, but the last level is not really a level. You'll see what I mean when you play it for yourselves. You get to level 6, you'll see exactly what I mean. But you know what, I love the fact that Jake seems to have a little bit more inertia because of his size. Elwood is very zippy along the screen. It's really quite nice. Fun game. It's a fun game. Not one I would say you'd plough a lot of time into, but it's certainly one that you'd probably load up every now and again just to have a bit of platforming fun. So that's the Blues Brothers really in a nutshell. So there we are. Now your age factor on this, you're probably looking early gamers to, well, whatever gamer age really. It's not ageist. Anyone can play. We like that about games because they're open to most people. Now, the thing that might frustrate you is there are some very, very pinpoint jump sections. I don't even know why there's a nurse throwing frying pans at me. Why? Just weird. Don't know. Oh, there's a replay point right there by the shark tank. Lovely. I'm not picking that up because it keeps taking 20 points off me. So, but yeah, it is what it is. It's a fun little game. It's the Blues Brothers. You can't really go wrong with it. But like I said, 6 levels of fun, and each level has a different song from the film. Like I said, all done renditionally rather than sampled, which is always nice, because sampled themes take up more disk space, and well, we don't want that because we want nice quick loading games, not ones you have to take about 6 years to play. Yeah, Dragon's Lair on the Amiga, I am looking at you, and Monkey Island, also looking at you, even though you do have hard drive installable versions, but that's beside the point. But it's a fun game, and I think if you like this sort of genre, you should try it. I wouldn't say it's a bucket list game by any stretch, but if you enjoy this and you enjoy the Blues Brothers movie, then by all means pick up a copy and give it a shot. It's very pretty, very cartoony, and that's really all I've got to say about it. So graphically is nice, music's nice, no sound to speak of, controls are tight, playability's great, replay factor questionable, but you might want to come back to this and see if you can finish it. Why are the farmers in it? There weren't any farmers in the actual movie, but never mind. And you know, oh yeah, that's the other thing, it's 2 players at the same time, so that's a definite bonus. The only thing is it only focuses on one of you at a time, so you've got to negotiate with each other and be able to speak to each other and communicate, otherwise you go flying off the screen. So there, always a plus to be able to do that to your friends. Anyway guys, that's it from me. I'll catch you on the next review. Thank you for tuning in, as always, much appreciated. Much love to all of you fans out there, and I'll catch you next time. Keep it retro, and bye for now.